beautiful souls. I'm LAQUANNADIVINE and welcome to my channel. What I'm here to provide for you all today is a next 72-hour pick a card. We're going to see what's going down for y'all in the next 72. Okay. So I did go ahead and shuffle and lay out the cards because anybody got time for that. It take up too much time. All right, we need to get straight to the messages. So I have 3 different piles for you all to choose from. This is pile number 1. Pile number 1 has milky quartz on it. Pile number 2, we have turquoise. And on pile number 3, we have good old unakite. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring my singing bell. And I'm going to give y'all a chance to choose what pile that you feel is calling to you. Use your intuition. Now, this is a way for you all to strengthen your intuition. So use your intuition and choose the pile that is calling to you as I hit my singing bell on the count of 3. Take a beautiful deep breath in. 1, 2, and 3. All right. And just to let you all know that this is a timeless reading and timestamps will be provided in the description box. I'm trying to blow these ashes out the way. Anyway, I'm going to move pile 2 and 3 out the way. And those of you who chose pile number 1, we're going to get started with you, boo, okay? We're going to see what's going down in the next 72 from when you view this video. And as I stated before, look down below in the description box to see. Let me make sure we record. Okay, we record. Look down in the description box to see where your pal started. All right, but this pal number 1. Pal number 1, you ready? All right. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, coming through very secure. Uh-oh, we got the Ten of Swords. What's up? What's up? What we finna find out in the next 72? What's up with that? Uh-oh, we got the messenger. Some messages or something. Spirit wants y'all to stand up. All right, so my pile number 1. So what we ain't gonna do, pile number 1, is be around here in a pity party. All right, feeling down on ourselves. Now, there was some kind of threat to your security here because the King of Pentacles is the first card out. So that tells me that things was pretty secure for you. All right, but then we got the Ten of Swords. Somebody stabbed you in the back. Co-worker did something. Maybe you broke up. Your relationship might be over. It's due to some kind of message that you received, or this was you doing this to somebody. Excuse y'all hear the confirmation with the plane? Do you know planes are message? Plane is air, and air is messages. All right. So definitely there was some kind of news that my pal number 1 received that threatened your security in some way, whether that was your money, your home, your car, a relationship that you had. There was some kind of threat or ruin to something that made you feel very stable with the King of Pentacles here. All right, you received the message that kind of shook your world a little bit. But let me tell y'all something about the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the ending. Yeah, it may feel bad, but it's the ending. So that means you ain't got to worry about no more bad news. All right? After the next 72 hours, you're going to get through this here. Okay? And if there is a threat to your security, Spirit doesn't want you to be playing the victim. All right? Spirit wants you to, maybe you should sit still and be still so that you can know. All right? Be still and know that this ain't the end all or be all. When we go through things and stuff happen, that don't mean that's it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. So Spirit wants y'all to keep that in mind. Now, let me pull these archetype cards and see what's going on. I did pull some angel messages, but we're going to keep them for last. All right. We're going to pull these archetype cards and see what else is going on. But I do see there was some type of threat to your security for my pile number ones. Like I said, whether that threat was to your home, maybe you lost a home, maybe co-workers starting stuff on your job, maybe you went in business and it wasn't, maybe you didn't, your business partner was on some other stuff. There's all type of different scenarios for those of you, all the different souls that shows pile number one. But there's definitely some type of ruin here, all right, with the Ten of Swords showing up. And there's definitely something to do with a message, or a spirit wants for you to not play the victim and stand up in your life. But we're going to get some further messages with my archetype cards and see what's going on. First card out, in reverse though. In reverse, I'm going to turn it upright so y'all can see what it says. But we got storyteller. It says making up tales that harm others. So I see this two ways. And you know what end of the spectrum you fall on when it comes to this. But I see this two ways. First of all, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. When I said that somebody made up something about you, possibly could have caused you to lose your job, anything, all right? There could be something going down in the DMs and your old lady or your old man find out, all right? And then y'all break up. There's, like I said, all kind of different scenarios, but there's some kind of threat to your security based off of some lies, making up tales. We got storyteller, and it was in the reverse, meaning it was in the shadow attribute. So this could be some of y'all. All right. Like I said, I see this two ways, and you know what end of the spectrum you fall on. So with it coming out in the shadow attribute like this lets me know either this was happening to y'all. All right. But why am I feeling like this is karma for some of y'all? I'm feeling like y'all was around here talking about people, stabbing people in the back. And I'm not saying all of y'all who chose pile number one was on this. But for this to show up as an archetype, that lets me know either you are exhibiting this behavior or somebody around you is exhibiting this behavior. But for some of you who chose pile number one, I feel like some of you was around here being the one making up tales about people, spreading rumors that you done made up about people, and now it has come back to bite you in the ass, straight up, with the Ten of Swords. Because what you do to others, you're really doing to yourself. Like, it really kills me when people be around here like trying to put spells on people and hex you and curse you and all kind of crazy shit like that. You doing that to your goddamn self. All right. And I just feel like some of my pile number one, especially when it comes to the love department, some of y'all was around here trying to bind people to you and all kind of crazy. Man, come on, man, don't do that. You're doing it to yourself. Whatever you try to do to others, you're doing it to you. So you might as well treat people right, man. Do right. Do right. So do right, man. Just do right. Because this storyteller card talking about making up tales. Either you was doing that to somebody and it came back to bite you in the ass. And now your life is going through a tower moment, shit going wrong in your life. Or for some of my pile number ones, this is you who are receiving the messages. You're receiving the messages about them snakes. You knew there were snakes when you was around them. You knew there were snakes. And now they hurt you. They stabbed you in the back. But guess what? That same stabbing that they was doing to you is happening to them. So for some of my pile number ones, I do feel like some of you in the next 72 hours will be getting news about these snakes that was in your life. All the drama they caused in your life, all the lies they were spreading, all the times, that they tried to, whatever they were trying to do, and that devil energy and storytelling energy, whatever they was doing is coming back around to them. All right. So I feel like some of my pile number ones will be receiving news of things just going wrong in people's lives who was talking about you behind your back and all kind of stuff like that. And then we got the poet, and that's even in reverse. So I feel like, wow, are some of y'all musicians, rappers or something? Because the poet speaks of of course it's poetry, but it's also rhythm and rhyme, rhythm and blues. I meant to say R&B. Somebody could have some of y'all could be rappers or singers, and y'all making songs and stuff about well, the shadow attribute, it says turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effects. So that means, why am I hearing, I'm hearing, who I smoke. Is y'all, what is y'all doing out here? It's just too much. Spirit, what is going on? Okay, it's too much going on. Okay, there may be, somebody may have embarrassed you with a song or something. Like, I don't know, y'all. This is real crazy right now. The energy is starting off real crazy. All right, somebody may have tried to embarrass you with a song, put lyrics in a song about you, or somebody. I feel like for my pound number one, for some of y'all, somebody like gathered a group of people together to try to not like you, or they made up stories. They went to a group of people, and this group of people actually gathered, they came together to try to destroy you in some way. Okay, it's something about music too, or maybe a song that you may have shared. For those of you who may be going through a relationship breakup, there may be a song that you and your significant other y'all liked, and now you don't like to hear that song no more, because with this poet energy is just giving me the essence of music. So it may be a song that you don't want to hear anymore, or for some of you, I do feel like you recently lost a loved one, okay? And there is a song that your loved one liked. And so it may pain you to hear that song. But if they like the song, I encourage you to listen to the song when you feel sad, especially if they like the song and if it's an uplifting song. But I keep hearing something about music here. Okay, there could be disc records being written and just all kind of stuff here with all this stabbing in the back type of energy for my pound number one. All right. Let me pull the rest of these cards. We got bully. Come on. We got bully. Okay. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. All right, what is going on? We got people around here spreading lies, gossip. We got people bullying people. Okay, like what? Pound number one. This is crazy. In the next 72 hours, y'all need to stay prayed up, man. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Like stay prayed up always. But in the next 72, y'all, because it's two different groups in this pal. We got the pal, we got the ones in this pal that's been the ones spreading the lies and the rumors, and now karma came to bite you in the ass. Your life is going to shits, and hopefully, you learn great lessons from this. Don't operate from your lower self like that no more. And then we got my pal. We got those of you who chose pal number one, who are hearing the messages, hearing the news, receiving the news that the people who was making up stories on you, trying to bully you, putting your names in songs. I don't know what they, man, listen. Pile number one, this is some interesting energy. But for those of you who fall on the other end of the one who was being talked about and gossiped about and ganged up on and gaslighted and all that, you are seeing, you are getting the messages about the people who was doing you wrong. So therefore, while they was kiki and laughing, when they was gossiping about you, making up lies about you, getting together with groups and all that, while they was doing all that, and you was in your pain, now it's their time to feel your pain times 10. Times what? What is that? That's the 10 of swords. So we're talking about times 10. Everything that they was doing to you, came back around, and now their ass is going through it. You know, that's how it happened. It's called the law of cause and effect. It's the universal laws. You cannot escape the universal law. Okay? What you do to others will come back on that ass. So it is best that you treat yourself right and treat others right. All right? Because with this bully card as well, this talks about you having fear. Okay? The messenger card speaks of needing to stand up for yourself. So we're not gonna be around here, pal number one, let nobody bully us, or spirit. Sometimes when you are being bullied, that spirit's way of teaching you to stand up for yourself. So some of my pal number one, y'all need to, put your big girl panties on, put your big boy boxes on, and stand up for yourself against these people. Don't let these people slander your name and talk about you. For some of y'all been sitting back letting stuff happen. Look, the hermit, you've been sitting back allowing these people to do you away. Spirit saying, no, no, no. With the messenger, you need to stand up, speak your truth in the matter. All right. For some of y'all wonder why y'all ain't hear from people. You wonder why all of a sudden these people that have so much to say, why they went missing? Okay, why they don't pick up the phone to call you no more? Why? Because they're going through it. They're receiving their karma. They're receiving their karma for running their mouths about you, for trying to hex you, vex you, put spell work on you, voodoo and all kind of crazy shit, and they don't even know what the hell they doing. Jeez, I tell you, boy, this new generation playing around with spirituality, getting themselves in a whole heap of trouble, playing around with. I don't gotta know people protected out here. People protected. So it says seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Inner life serves personal creativity. All right. So some of y'all who may have been the ones experiencing the betrayal and the stabbing in the back, you may have took the time to go within as well. All right. I do hear spirit saying to move in silence. All right. So if you have been the one on the receiving end of betrayal, for some of y'all, you need to move in silence. Go in hermit mode. Don't share with other people what you're doing. Move in complete silence. All right. When you are in creative mode, it's best to move in silence. Don't tell nobody what you're doing, what you're working on, none of that. And then we have prostitute. This is somebody been prostituting their gift. Somebody been doing underhanded shit for financial gain. Prostituting. I'm telling you, somebody has been going to somebody, either another tarot reader or something, trying to get information. Some of my pal number one, y'all been doing dirty stuff. All right? Some of my pal number ones been doing dirty stuff. And now that dirty stuff is coming back around. All right? Never sell out for nothing. Don't Don't sell out. Don't sell your gift. I don't care if you a good rapper, singer, painter, whatever you do, DJ, I don't know. But don't sell yourself short. Don't sell your soul for riches and fame. Don't do underhanded shit to get money. Don't, man. Because you're going to block your blessings. And those of you, like I said, because it's two different groups in this pile number one. And all y'all know who watch this video, you know what pile you fall under. But there is some of you in this pile who were on the receiving end of the betrayal. You're going to, while your enemies are going to be going through their tower moments and things going down, and while your enemies are being stabbed in the back, I feel you're going up, because the King of Pentacles is all about going up. It's all about security. So let me get your last two. Let me move these up, and let me get your angel. Excuse me. Let me get your angel cards out to see what else we have for y'all for my pound number one. We have career transition. So it says your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So another thing that I'm getting for my pound number one is this. All right. You may have lost your job. All right. In the beginning, I was saying a threat to your security. All right. So some of you who picked this may have lost your job, or like I said, a business partner may have flaked on you or whatever, lied, stole money, whatever it may have been. But this career transition that you're going through is going to bring you financial success with this King of Pentacles here. Let me see what the last card. See what I just said. Prosperity. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about to my ones who have been stabbed in the back, talked about, people made up lies on you, gang stalk, whatever it was for my pound number one, get ready to receive your blessing. And you're going to see those snakes, them enemies, fall. Okay? You're going to be hearing messages about what they're going through in their life and how their life going down. All right? Let me roll my dice and get some additional messages here. Spirit, what else do you have for my pound number one in the next 72 hours? In the next 3 days? What are we going to find out? Now, my other dice fell on the floor, but it did roll a 4. 2 fours. Look at that. 4 and 4 is 8. You may be seeing the angel number 444 or 888, you guys. But we have 4 and 4. So the angel number 44 or 444 or 88 or 888 may be very significant to you. But I'm gonna pull 8 messages out of my jar. I'm gonna see what additional messages we have for you all. All right, Spirit, pound number 1. That's 1 message. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. 6, 7, and 1 more. That's 8. Yeah, for my pound number 1, those of you who have been the ones that has been betrayed, Spirit has a double blessing for you. Because the Ten of Swords is a card of receiving something that you may have not deserved. Like, something you ain't even asked for. Something you ain't even set yourself up. Like how the people that call themselves doing you harm, you ain't set yourself up in that way because you're not wanting to be around here hating on people and wishing them their downfall and just all kind of stuff crazy people be on when they need healing. When people operate like that from their lower self, it's really aspects within themselves that they need to heal. Heal, man. Heal. People need to heal because what happens when you hurting is that hurting people, they hurt people. I know y'all done heard that saying before. All right, so let me show you all the additional messages. We have twins. All right, so it may have been twins that was doing this to you. All right, or you may have twins. You may have given birth to twins. I already have twins that are like adolescent age who may be going to school. Um they may be dealing with a bully of some type. All right. Somebody could have made up a song about them, one of your twins. You may find out that you're pregnant with twins. I don't really see anything here indicating pregnancy besides the messenger card. So you may receive a message in the next 72 hours that you're pregnant with twins or um, that someone in your family may be pregnant with twins, or like I said before, you may have twins yourself who may be dealing with a bully and people spreading lies and things upon them. So if this isn't you dealing with this, it could be your children dealing with that. And then let's see what else we have. We have casino. Now, oh my goodness. Some of you guys, we do have the prosperity. Where my prosperity card? We do have the prosperity card here. So Some of you may have went to the casino and hit big in the next 72 hours. Congratulations to you winning that big jackpot. Okay. Now some of you, some of y'all, what y'all like to gamble? Some of y'all been gambling and stuff. Man. All right, somebody owes somebody some money. They ain't paid. Baby, pile number one, y'all got some interesting energy going on. I ain't even going to front. There's so many different messages coming forth. It's crazy. All right. Oh man, I said it earlier. She's cheating. She's cheating. So to my fellas, yeah, it was going down in that DM. It was going down in that DM, fellas. All right. In the next 72 hours, your suspicion is gonna be confirmed. All right, you're gonna find out, or it's gonna be a message, text message that come through. She got somebody's number in her phone, something. All right, but we got she's cheating for my pound number one. We have brownies. All right, I don't know what that's significant for. Maybe somebody don't eat the food. Don't eat their food. They come offering you some brownies on the job. No, y'all keep them brownies unless y'all into eating edibles. Maybe somebody made some edibles. You ain't know they was edibles, and you not a smoker, and you don't involve yourself with cannabis, but they just wanted to put some damn weed in your brownies. You done ate the doggone brownies. Don't eat them brownies. All right? Don't eat them people baked goods that they bring to you. All right? Or maybe your children might require that they have to bring. Well, they ain't even letting kids bring nothing to school no more. So something about some brownies, all right? I'm hearing don't eat it. They laced them. All right. And then, see, I told you it says do not invest. What did I tell you about the business partner? All right. Didn't I say in the next 72 hours, your business, you're going to find out that the person you were in business with, or maybe you did invest in something and didn't go well. You could have put your last. All right, because this is the King of Pentacles and it talks about security. Because so you may have used your last to invest and it didn't return, and now you feel very, you feel down because the investment did not serve a good return. What else do we have? We have the 20th. All right, so the 20th of whatever month you watch this may be very significant. Somebody may be celebrating their 20th birthday. All right. You could be 20 years old. We have the 28th as well is a significant date, or someone could be celebrating their 28th birthday. All right. Or the 28th may be a very significant date. As a matter of fact, I'm hearing now about the twins. You may be finding out about someone who may be finding out that they're having twins. Their due date may be the 20th or the 28th. And last but not least, we have it's a boy. So yes, somebody is definitely pregnant. Oh man. Spirit, really? All right. So going back to the prostitute part. Man, really, bro? All right. So my fella or my fellas who find out that their girl was cheating, she is a prostitute on the low. So in the next 72 hours, you're gonna be hearing, finding out that your girl is a prostitute on the low and she's pregnant. All right. And the baby is not yours. And it's just hurting you to hear this news. Pile number one, I'm going to pray for y'all. Because it's a lot. It's a lot for my pile number one. But pile number one, that's what I'm getting for you guys. Um, that's what I'm getting. I'm just going to move on. Because that was a heck of an energy for my pile number one. All right. And now we're going to move on to my pile number 2. So if you chose the turquoise, this is your pile. Let's get your messages out here. We have the 6 of Cups. All right. Some type of reunion. Someone coming back from the past. I am recording this at the time where Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde. And we already know what happened. And I think, is Venus retrograde still? Might still be. If I'm not mistaken, Venus is retrograde as well. So we may have past lovers trying to come back, or you may be reminiscing about your childhood, or you could be enjoying your children, or if you're older, you may have grandchildren that you're enjoying. As you can see, this grandfather is enjoying his grandchildren here. All right, so if you're a grandfather or grandmother, you may be enjoying your grandbaby. Oh, yes, we have the sun in the next 72 hours. Yes. Oh, thank you, pile number 2, for the refreshing energy. All right. We got the 5 of Swords. What's going on? Okay. There's something going on here. All right. Why? All right. Let me get these cards out too. Let me see what's going on. Okay, we have God, King. All right, nothing in the reverse. That's beautiful. Let me move these out the way. Okay, so my pile number 2, I do see something here that makes you very, very happy with the Sun card here. In the next 72 hours, you're going to be happy about some type of news that you're going to receive here. All right, with the 6 of Cups, this is some kind of reunion. So you may have been estranged from your partner. Maybe you and your partner were having arguments, and now y'all were able to, work that out or whatever. Because the 5 of Swords does speak of like competition and just disagreements and fighting and bickering and things like that. So, in the next 72 hours, if you were having a fallout or disagreement with anyone, there will be a reconciliation there, okay? Whether this is a romantic relationship, platonic, co-worker, friend, cousin, auntie, whatever it may be, uncle, brother, whatever it is for you all on an individual basis, there is a reconciliation happening here, which is beautiful. And all of your archetype cards are upright, so that's also beautiful as well. So I do see you in the next 72 hours being happy about something. The sun is going to be shining on some area in your life, all right? For some of you, there may be like there may have been something going on, but then whatever was going on, like it really don't matter no more. All right. I really would actually like to I just feel like this is giving me romance vibes for my pile number 2. So I feel a lot of love um shining down on you all in the next 72 hours. Just a lot of love. Even if it's not romance, it could be from your children. Sometimes our children can really, really brighten our day. We may be feeling sad and they can say something that just makes you laugh and make you smile. So this could also be for my pile number 2. If you have children, this can definitely be your children bringing you some type of joy, making you happy, or maybe you were able to provide something that your children really wanted. Okay, maybe you didn't get it for them for Christmas and now you're able to provide it for them in the next 72 hours. There's just something here for my pile number 2 that makes you so happy. All right. There could have been bickering between your children. Maybe your children um maybe your children are teenagers, and they could have fell out and it caused a lot of strife in your family. But now, like I said, there's some kind of reconciliation here. All right. I'm really feeling that for pile number 2. It really has my I feel like this lightness of energy, this playful energy, all right? Some of you could be dealing with Leo here, a Scorpio. I just feel this blessed energy for my pound number two. So, and then we have guide, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Yeah, so I think a lot of you may be getting your mojo back here. All right. There may have been, like I said, a period of conflict of some type. All right. This could have been inner conflict as well. But it looks like the sun is shining for my pound number two. So just in the next 72 hours, I see you're being emotionally fulfilled about something, something that is bringing you emotional fulfillment. We do have the king here. So this talks about leadership, enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in charge. Again, I keep going back to children. Um, you may be seeing in the next 72 hours how your children look up to you. Um, I'm even getting if you're doing a co-parenting and you and your child's father or your child's mother weren't getting along, I do see you guys working things out and the kids being very happy. I do see some of my pound number twos taking their children out to eat and just really, really, for those of you who are co-parenting, I do see y'all like really working things out. This is very beautiful. I'm loving the energy here despite the Five of Swords because I really feel like the Five of Swords energy is not really big because the Sun card trumps that and the Six of Cups. All right. It trumps that. So you could also, it does say reunion here, which every time I see this card, it makes me think of family reunion, like how they may be on vacay and things like that. And look at the ladybugs. That's beautiful. I never noticed that. So you may be like, I just feel like togetherness and family, and I just feel love here after some type of conflict, or maybe even you may have found out somebody was trying to compete with you, or just whatever it was for my pal number two in the next 72 hours, like that's not even gonna matter no more. Like this pure happiness here. And then we have scribe, preserving knowledge and information. All right. You may be speaking with, oh, we have God. All right. I feel ancestors here as well. Some of you may have been reaching out to your ancestors, like, making sure you put food at your altar and watering things at your altar. Um, you may be receiving messages from them, downloads from them. You could be having dreams about your grandmother, your grandfather, or perhaps, one of your aunts, uncles, favorite cousin, or somebody that has passed away. You may be receiving some information from them because we do have the scribe here and it talks about preserving knowledge and information. Also, with the leadership card here and the guide, some of you are, oh, wow. Some of you may be in a leadership position in your job. Let's just say you work with children because the Sister Cups, I can't help but think of children. Um, or maybe you have always wanted to, maybe you always wanted to work with children in some way, shape, or form, and now you're finally getting to work with children. I'm hearing fertility as well. Okay, you may have had some fertility issues, but I'm just seeing for my pound number two, it's a lot of children energy here or childlike. You may be allowing your inner child to come forth. Okay, maybe you've been in a leadership position and you have to be like stern, and maybe your job requires you to be stern because you're in this leadership position and you're a guy, and finally in the next 72 hours you're going to do something, go somewhere which allows you to let your hair down. Some of you may have been being too like serious about life, and spirit is just like in the next 72 hours just let your inner child go. Whatever it was as a child, you see how um she's sitting here. Some of you may be going sunbathing as well. Like some of you may literally like, even if you don't go to the beach, because this reminds me like of them. I don't know, like they're sitting on grass and sand, but I don't know. When I see this, it reminds me of the beach, and it's kind of too cold to go to the beach, so I don't really feel like y'all going to the beach. But you may just be like sitting outside in your backyard, just sun gazing, allowing the sun to shine upon you and things like that. Okay. Let's see what your other cards say. It says you are safe. Yeah, because remember with the Five of Swords, I was telling you about like some type of conflict or something. But you have Archangel Michael here with you, and it says, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. So, see, if there was some type of conflict, it doesn't like you're not, whatever it was, because I do see something that may have been bothering you, but whatever it was that's bothering you in the next 72 hours, like that's going to be water under the bridge. Like it's not even going to matter. Okay. And Archangel Michael is here with you, letting you know that, you're protected, you're safe. So if there's anything that's been going on, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, you know? Then we have gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And that's what I was talking about with the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups, it just reminds me of love, like receiving an overabundance of love from your children, or just, no, it reminds me of gentleness. So, Spirit wants to remind you too, to be gentle on yourself. I feel like my pound number twos have a lot of responsibility, or like again, like I keep saying, you're in a leadership position on your job, or it's just something that you have a lot of responsibility. And I feel like Spirit wants you in the next 72 hours just to wind down, be a kid, relax. And we also have hello from heaven. Oh my gosh, I just said earlier that you may be getting downloads, maybe you had lost a loved one, or so that's beautiful. We do have hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Yes. So that's what I'm getting from the cards for you all. I just feel a very lighthearted type of energy here. Very, very this pal feels protected. Not saying that no other pal isn't protected, but there's just a feeling of protection of like whatever it was. Whatever it was, it just really doesn't matter anymore. Okay, you're protected. Nobody can harm you, or like you're just can't nobody steal your joy. Whatever you just got over, because I feel like this is something that you're getting over, pound number two. Whatever you got over, can't nothing steal your joy. With the sun, this is the happiest card in the deck. This is a sun card. Like you can't get no better than that. Like ain't nothing in this next 72 hours steal your joy. All right. You're at peace. You're happy, baby. You're protected, and your ancestors watching over you. Let's get you an angel number and some additional messages. We have 1 and 5. So we have the number 15 or 1515, or also 5 and 1 is 6. So the number 6. The number 6. Oh my God. 6. 6 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. It's a number 6 year. This year is going to be your year, pile number 2. Pile number 2, this year is going to be your year, okay? Where you're blessed. You may have, that's funny. Last year was a number 5 year. And oh my gosh, man. How was y'all at? Man, listen, woo. Last year, baby, that was a year. So I feel like for my pound number 2s, this year is your year. Happiness, stability. Number 6, there's equal give and take. All right. If there wasn't equal give and take in your relationships, there is now equal give and take. Okay. I feel like you're meeting your soul tribe this year. I just feel like in the next 72 hours, something very blessed, something very amazing is going to be taking place in your life. Let me pull some additional messages for you. But for my pound number 2, I really feel the need to let you know you're safe. And whatever it is that may have been bothering you or troubling you, that is over. Okay. I'm gonna pull 6 messages, additional messages. How many is that? Is that 4? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Yeah, so I really do feel like you're blessed. You're blessed. In the next 72 hours, whatever was bothering you ain't gonna be bothering you no more. Cause baby, you're gonna receive these downloads, messages in your dreams, and it's blessed. It's blessed. You blessed, my pound number 2. You protected, you safe, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. Archangel Michael got your back. Archangel Michael, I call upon Archangel Michael before I do my readings to protect me as well. So, like, just bless it. All right, bless it. Let me get these messages back in here. And we're going to check out your messages and see what's up. All right, so let's see. What was that first one? We have, you can trust me. See? I told you there's some type of reconciliation. There may have been a falling out or something of some sort, but Spirit wants you to know that whoever this person is, you can trust them. All right? And then we have a sales charge. Making so much sense. We have reunion. So, what I'm getting here with this message of sales charge, there may have been a family member that may have, had to spend some time in jail or whatever, prison for sales charges. And now you're finding out that in the next 72 hours they're gonna be released. They're getting released, or it could be the fact that their release date was already set to happen within the next 72 hours. So there's their reunion card. So you could be being renewed. Also, I do feel like for some of you, this was your child's father. Okay. So your child's father may have had to go to jail, and now he's getting ready to be released. And now, you and your children, y'all happy. I mean, who wouldn't be? So, that could be the reunion that Spirit is speaking of as well. All of you have your own individual stories, but we did have sales charge come out, so I do see someone getting released from jail or prison with this coming out. All right. Or you may have you yourself may be the one that has received the sales charge, and you may have thought that you were going to be going away for a long time, that you weren't going to see your kids. But then the judge took it easy on you. You didn't get as much time or whatever it may be, or maybe you just completely got off. Maybe they couldn't prove, that it was your drugs and stuff like that. So I do feel an energy of that since that came out. We have the 16th. All right, the 16th may be very important for you all. The 16th may even be the day that the person who I was saying who went to jail, boom, there you go. The 16th, they come home. Or the 16th could have been the date that they received the sales charge. We have conquer your fears. See? And what did this say? You're safe. So you don't have to worry about anything. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So don't feed into your fear. Conquer your fear. The best thing you can do is to face your fear. And then we have Gemini. All right. So someone may be a Gemini or have a Gemini moon or a Gemini rising sign, or they could have heavy third house placement in their chart. But those are the messages that I'm getting for my pile number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you like what you hear. Thank you so much. And we're going to move on to my pile number 3. All right, we have pile number 3 here. If you chose Unikite, this is your pile. We're going to start off with your tarot cards. We have that upside down. There we go. Like all right. So pile number 3. In the next 72 hours, it looks like you are starting a new journey with the Fool here. All right. There may be something new that you're working on. Okay. And yeah, it's not maybe with the Ace of Cups, there is something, a new beginning of some sort for you. After possibly being at a stalemate with the Two of Pentacles here, possibly not knowing what to do, and receiving intuitive messages about, because we do have the cups here, so you may have received an intuitive message on what to do, like being at a crossroads with something. um Whatever this is, it's definitely bringing you emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups here. All right. It could have even been a miracle. Okay. I'm gonna get out my other cards to see what else, but there's definitely a new journey, a new beginning happening after kind of not knowing what to do with the Two of Pentacles here. Okay. Um, let's see though. Let's see. How does these cards? Were these cards like this? No, all these cards went in reverse. Am I doing this right? Okay, there we go. That's how it was. All right, so we have student. Humility and devotion to knowledge, opening to lifeline. Oh, okay. So some of you may have recently decided to go back to school after contemplating on whether you wanted to go back to school. In the next 72 hours, you're going to make a decision about going back to school. You're very excited about this after not knowing, which one should I go with? And you finally figured out which one you wanted to go with. So that's beautiful. So for some of my pal number 3s, that's definitely going to school here. So kudos to you. We have visionary, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness. Oh my God. Wow. This goes hand in hand with the Fool and the Ace of Cups. The Fool is, well, on a regular tarot deck, like, he has his little bag with him and his dog, and he's about to jump off a cliff, meaning like he doesn't really know. So you're taking a leap of faith. So some of you in my pound number 3, you have a vision, right? And it doesn't really matter that no one else doesn't understand your vision, because all that matters is that you understand the vision. This is you holding the vision. All right. You have a vision, and in the next 72 hours, you're going to take that leap of faith to make it happen. And you're going to be very emotionally fulfilled by this. That is so beautiful to my pound number 3. We also have the Messiah, serving humanity with humility. All right. And some of you could be a teacher or have like your own YouTube channel, or whatever it is you do, your own podcast or something like that. Or maybe this is the idea that you have. Maybe you wanted to start your own podcast or whatever it may be. And maybe you wanted to teach because you wanted to serve humanity. So that's very beautiful for my pound number 3, who are starting off on a new journey. All I know is for my pound number 3, there's definitely a new beginning, a new journey, a new mindset, a new perception. There's a newness here for my pound number 3. In the next 72 hours, there's a breath of fresh air, a newness arriving in your life, okay? You taking the first steps, like how a baby takes its first steps. It may be afraid at first. you know. But once that baby gets comfortable, that baby finna take off. Y'all already know if you have children how babies get when they get to walking and they get to getting the plundering and the stuff. Like this is gonna be you. You may be afraid to start anew. You may be afraid to go out. Some of you may have just separated, all right, may possibly been with your partner for a long time, and it may be scary for you to live by yourself and get out there. But this is a fresh new beautiful beginning for my pound number 3 in the next 72 hours, and I'm loving the taking action despite of the fear. That's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling taking action despite of the fear. Despite being at a crossroads and possibly not, knowing what to do. And then spirit comes in with this Ace of Cups, with this beautiful, beautiful confirmation that you may have needed. And it's beautiful. So we have the Samaritan, but it's in reverse though. Exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. All right, so that's in the shadow attribute. So what I'm hearing here as well is if you are someone that's taking a leap of faith towards like possibly serving humanity in some way, maybe you're a tarot reader, maybe you are Reiki, or I don't know what y'all doing. But whatever this is that you're taking a leap of faith toward, Spirit wants to remind you as well to keep in mind in the next 72 hours that don't do stuff for clout. Okay? Do it from your heart. Remember to be of service. You get nervous, focus on service. Don't focus on what you're like. Don't blow up in other people's faces what you've done for them. You get what I'm saying? Because the Samaritan card is coming up in the shadow attribute. So whenever you do start anew, don't be that one that be like, oh, I did this for you, so you should do this for me. All right. We're not doing it. All right. If you're here to serve humanity, then you're here to serve. Be smart with it because we do have the mystic here. Rebels in intimate union with the divine. So I feel like my pound number 3 are on like a spiritual journey. Like some of you could be going through a spiritual awakening right now and you're just relearning everything about yourself. Okay, you possibly could have just gone through something significant in your life. And again, like I said before, a change in your perspective. All right, with the mystic card here. A spirit wants you to stay connected at all times. Don't lose focus of what you're doing. We have addict helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So again, for some of you, this leap of faith when you was at this crossroads, it could have been for you to realize maybe you're a workaholic, maybe you was addicted to drugs, all right? Maybe you struggled to get, off of drugs, maybe you became addicted to pharmaceuticals and things like that. It's in the upright position. So that lets me know, especially with the Fool card here and the Ace of Cups here, that lets me know that if you were um making up their mind to go to rehab. Okay. Some of you in the next 72 hours who are dealing with an addiction are definitely going to make up your mind to go to rehab or to just draw closer to God to help you. Whatever it is you feel like you need to do for those of you who are dealing with addiction here, you're going to make up your mind in the next 72 hours to do what it is you need to do to relieve yourself of this addiction, to admit that, yes, I am addicted to work or I am addicted to cocaine or whatever it is. I'm addicted to gossip because it doesn't have to be a substance that you're addicted to. You could be addicted to gossip. All right. It could be anything on an individual basis. You all know what you're dealing with. But with the Fool and the Ace of Cups, that lets me know that you're definitely no longer at a crossroads with the Two of Pentacles. You are the Two of Pentacles as well. Someone could be coming in to help you as well with this new adventure that you're working on as well. But then we have Avenger. It says desire to balance the scales of justice. righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Yes, my pound number 3, you are really, really, my pound number 3 is going through a spiritual awakening. All right. Some of you may be at different levels of your spiritual awakening, but you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening. You are turning your back on old behaviors, old thought forms, belief systems, and things that you may have had, thought forms that limit you. You're no longer going to be your own worst enemy. You're making the decision to move forward in your life and to be a better person, because when you're a better you, then you in turn help the world be better. All right. We all have individual choices and decisions and things that we make that contribute to the whole, that contribute to the collective. And once you work on yourself, you in turn help the world because you're looking to be a better you. So I definitely feel that for my pound number 3. I do feel like as well that my pound number 3s are we have the Messiah here. So I feel like my pound number 3, some of you are like have a calling on your life, all right? And you may have been afraid to step out into your calling. But I definitely feel like my pound number 3, we have the Messiah, we have the mystic, we have student, visionary, we have avenger. So I feel like my pound number 3 in the next 72 hours, like you're really like people ain't even gonna recognize you. They gonna be like, what? That was such and such. Wasn't they just wait a minute, wasn't they just out there selling drugs? Weren't they just out there on cocaine? Now look at them. Oh my God. Like people are going to see a refreshment in your aura. You're gonna be leaking just beautifulness. Um yeah, and I also see here that some of you who may be like starting a new job, starting a new business, there's someone here that is definitely going to help you. So I feel like if this is you, if this isn't you, you're going to meet someone that is highly spiritual, and they're going to definitely help your mind to change your perspective, to help you see your vision more clearly. They may be giving you some kind of advice. Whoever this person is, they're definitely heaven sent. They're meant to come and help you out. So in the next 72 hours, there's a refreshment taking place for you. There is a just a beautiful new beginning in your mind, in your place of work, in your career, wherever. This is a new beginning, a freshness for the better is what I feel here. Let me get your angel card out. We have clairvoyance. I'm helping your spirit. Didn't I tell y'all? I told you that you are going through a spiritual awakening. We have clairvoyance, and then we have the freak. Let me just show y'all. It's beautiful. It's We have clairvoyance, all right? This is clear seeing, all right? Archangel Raziel, I'm helping you. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Look, we have visionary, we have the mystic, we have Messiah. Come on. With the Fool and the Ace? Come on, spirit. Pound number 3, this is a beautiful new beginning. All right. A beautiful new beginning for you. Some of you are being a student again, a spiritual student. All right. Some of you have met a master that's going to teach you all sorts of beautiful things when it comes to spiritual law, spiritual understanding. Some of you may have just gone through some things where you now have a better understanding of the spiritual laws and things that are at place here on the earth plane. I am going to get you some angel numbers and for a few additional messages, and that's going to close out the reading. We have the number 47 or 27. We also have the number 6 again. Y'all, some of y'all who chose pound number 3 may have been drawn to pound number 2, because I'm getting kind of the same, not the same exact message, but some of the same themes came up with pound number 2, especially with this number 6, with me pulling a number 6 for you all, because I was talking about last year being a number 5 year, and just all the chaos and stuff and the different changes that happened last year. And now number 6 is a more calm year. And this is a year of meeting your soul tribe and things like that. And I talked about you possibly meeting someone in the next 72 hours that helps you out spiritually, that, maybe inspires you or motivates you to change your mindset or do something that you may have kind of been on the fence about. So let me get your 6 messages out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But yes, I definitely just feel a freshness of a new beginning. Like I said, a new mindset, possibly new jobs, new careers, new homes, new cars. Just newness, newness, newness. Okay, a fresh, new beginning taking place in you all's lives. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Getting spiritual understanding. All right, so again, 4727, and the number 6. Look up those meanings. We have Louisiana. All right, so you guys could be traveling to Louisiana. This could be where you want to move to. You could possibly just want to simply visit Louisiana. You may be meeting some relatives that you didn't know that you had that lives in Louisiana. But something about Louisiana in the next 72 hours. You could be watching me from Louisiana. All right, but something about Louisiana in the next 72 hours. We have Idaho as well. Okay, you could be watching me from Idaho, need to visit Idaho, could be moving to Idaho, or from Idaho to Louisiana, or from Louisiana to Idaho. Don't know, but these states are popping up in your reading. We have big lots. All right. Some of you maybe possibly could be looking for an item, and this item that you're looking for, they do have it at Big Lots. All right, so go and check out Big Lots for I hear decor. So some of you may be trying to you could have just recently moved and you're looking for decor items. So Big Lots, Spirit was like, tell them to go to Big Lots. Or yes, because we have buying property. We have buying property, right? And I just talked about decor. All right, when you buy property, all right, you do need to decorate it, right? When you move in, right? So it could be some things that you need from Big Lots. You could be considering buying. You may have took a leap of faith with the full card here. With the full card here, you may have taken a leap of faith and decided to buy property, and now you're getting the news that you have been approved. All right, you've been approved for your loan and things like that. I'm telling you, newness, freshness. All right, so some people could definitely be looking into buying property. We have stopped doing the same thing, expecting different results. And that goes back to what I was saying about this new beginning is a change in your mindset, a change in the maybe limited beliefs that you had. All right. So in the next 72 hours, you're definitely going to be remembering this. All right. You can't do the same thing and expect a different result. That's insanity. All right. So I feel like my pile number 3 is definitely learning that. All right. Then, last but not least, what do we have? We have attention seeker. And this, I feel, goes back to the Samaritan card being in reverse. It came out in reverse in the shadow attribute. And it was speaking of like wanting to do stuff for cloud and not really doing it, from your heart or up to be of service. All right. So, or you may have been dealing with somebody that was an attention seeker. But those are the messages that I have for my pound number 3, which is going down in the next 72 hours. I thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for sharing the video. Be sure to subscribe if you like what you hear. And I'll catch you guys next time. Blessings to you.